Hey guys, you probably saw our last teaser, and this time I will take you on a ride to a very special place. It's probably known as the second home of Orchestral Tools, where we spent multiple weeks of recording. Yeah, this is, as I mentioned before, it's our largest sampling project. And actually, what we will release in mid-December is not just an individual collection, it's the start of an entire new series out of two collections. And those two collections are following very independent individual concepts. So it's not just the same thing split into two modules. That's not the idea that we have behind it. Of course, we also read the forums after we launched our first video, and you asked about what are the things that you rethought when it comes to sampling. And one thing I can tell you straight away is we really don't want to have any looping in this library. When you think about brass and woodwind instruments and you play and hold down a note for forever, it's just not realistic, right? Because musicians need to breathe, and this also results in a very natural phrasing. And when it comes to strings, of course, they could play those notes forever. But then we have another technical dimension to this thing, because what we do while sampling is we record a certain length of sustains and then we loop somewhere in the center. And the loop points need to be quite narrow in order to take into account that we have dynamic changes maybe within the sample and all those things. One alternative is, of course, to record super long sustains. And it, of course, costs more time to do it and requires a little bit more effort, especially if you consider that film music is a lot about atmosphere, about moods, where you have those moments where you just play a chord for a longer time, but it really pays off. By the way, the composer that we collaborate with is a composer we haven't worked with before. The reason why we kicked off this collaboration is because I really like his way of how he writes for orchestra, how he arranges for orchestra. He's very experienced also in conducting. He did a lot of conducting for the London Symphony Orchestra back in the days. And he is knowledgeable also when it comes to sound design. And he combines those two worlds, the orchestra thing with the sound design, in a very nice way. And this led us to a very fruitful collaboration. So I will release more videos soon, so we'll get more information about what we are going to release in December. But please mark mid-December in your calendar. Join us for the keynote event. It's really amazing what we'll unveil there. It's our largest collection to date. So see you there mid-December for the keynote event. Bye-bye.